Hello, this is your Gourmet Cave woman coming to you from Toronto. So this morning I'm going to show you a very wonderful super smoothie that I recently created and that I'm going to make for you, and hope that you will be inspired to try it out, because it is going to be a complete meal. So it is going to highlight the star of this particular smoothie is bee pollen. And this is bee pollen that is just from north of Toronto, King City. And the owner and founder, Kathy, I met her at the organic market here on Tuesday, and I purchased one of her jars of raw bee pollen. Now, raw bee pollen is a superfood. It contains every bit of nutrition that you need to have a healthy body. So that's going to be the highlight, or the crown of this smoothie. It's going to have a base of tiger nut milk, which is a tuber, but you can turn it into a milk. It's not really a nut. I soak it overnight, and then I use some plain water in my NutriBullet, pulverize it, strain it, and I have tiger nut milk. So it'll be tiger nut milk, Ontario organic carrots picked just a few days ago, free run egg yolk, also Ontario, some whey protein powder, and that's basically all I'm going to put into the smoothie. So I'll be back with you in a moment. I'm just going to make the tiger nut milk and the carrot juice. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the tiger nuts that I've ground very fine, and I'm going to just pour it into my little strainer. Actually, the best thing to use is a nut milk bag, but I just can't seem to find mine. But anyway, this works very well too. As you can see, there's the tiger nut milk. Then I juiced the carrots, the Ontario carrots, and out of that little bunch, I got about a cup of carrot juice. So I'm just going to go over it again. The whey protein powder, and if you're a vegetarian, you can use a hemp protein powder or any other good vegetarian protein powder. Here's my skinned tiger nuts, my egg yolk, and the piece de resistance is the raw bee pollen. Now I'm going to put a couple of links at the bottom of this YouTube. The nutritional value of carrots, egg yolks, and bee pollen, and you'll be able to go to the links, because there's so many nutritional benefits to all of these ingredients that unfortunately I don't have enough time on these YouTubes to really get into all the details. So I'll be right back with you in a minute while I get all of this together. Okay, so I'm back. It's very challenging to make a video with one hand and the other hand holding the camera. But now I've got all my ingredients assembled. So out of the 1 cup of tiger nut with 2 cups of water, distilled, very good high quality water, I ended up with 1 cup of tiger nut milk. I ended up with 1 cup of carrot juice. So now I'm going to just basically add the tiger nut milk. I put in my liquids first. Then I add the carrot, which is going to give the smoothie a nice color. Then I'm going to add the raw egg yolk, which all of these ingredients, the bee pollen and the raw egg yolk, are basically considered superfoods. Now I'm going to add my whey, grass-fed whey protein powder, my bulletproof. And if you're a vegetarian, as I said, you can use hemp or any other good protein powder and about 2 tablespoons of the bee pollen, which of course is a complete food. And I'll be back with you in a minute while I just give this a quick stir. Okay, so I'm back, and this is my wonderful NutriBullet that I like to do on my smoothies in. My omega juicer, and as you can see, it completely gets every drop of the nutritious juice out of all my fruits and vegetables. Look how dry the pulp is. So the omega juicer is an excellent choice. And of course my eggs, and of course the wonderful bee pollen. And now let me just get this machine going here. Okay, so I've pretty well done it, and what I'd like to point out is that this is a meal that you can literally actually go on a little smoothie fast for a couple of days and just have this kind of combination. You can, you know, be creative and kind of alternate it with a different vegetable, but I find carrots are very liver friendly. Bee pollen is also very good for the liver. So of course a lot of my drinks and smoothies are focusing on the liver. And the tiger nut milk is very low on the glycemic index. It does have a little bit of a sweet taste, but it's very subtle, and it's not going to raise your blood sugar. And the carrot juice really is not going to raise your blood sugar either. The whole thing is really glycemic low and friendly. It's dairy-free. It's just a wonderful combination, and I think that if you try this out... Oh, and the other thing is, if you want to be really exotic, you can also add a tablespoon of brain octane oil, which is excellent for the brain. I'm not adding it this morning because I already had 2 tablespoons with my bulletproof coffee this morning. But you can always add that to get that little extra brain nutrition and fat, healthy fat. So thank you very much for coming to my Holistic Health Kitchen. And please press the like button and the subscribe button. And I'll be back with you later on this week with a few more delicious recipes and smoothies and juices. And also, this is good for all blood types, but it's particularly good for A blood type, as long as you switch the whey protein to a vegetarian type protein like hemp protein powder. Okay, so have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.